Everyone. How are we all? Hope you're all doing okay. Now the camera that's on me might look a bit wonky. Sorry. Um, I'm not wonky. Um, but the laptop's kind of sitting on top of another board. So actually, let me sort that out because it's gonna do my head in. Give me a second. Mm, Gosh, I want to do it without breaking it. Oh, that didn't work well, did it? Hang on. There we go. That's better. Right. I'll adjust. I'll adjust. There we go. Perfect. That's how wonky I was. Morning after Eve, everyone, and welcome to another Thursday live stream. That needs to go that way just a touch. There we go. So, who have we got? We've got Ashley and Thomas and Sam. Hello to you. Hi, Suze. Helen's here. Whether yellow or green, I think we can all agree it's the colour they use for toxic waste in comic books. Yeah, I think, yeah, there'll be no arguing, Thomas. We'll just call it toxic waste. Coloured. Like I said, like Helen said, there's no real arguing about that one, I think. Hello, Angela. Hello, Steph. Hi, Clark. Thank you, Sam. I'm glad you can see and hear me. Who else is here? Nance. Hi, Nance. Hi, Duping Delight. Thomas, maybe Vicky, you could do a YouTube poll. Does it look like A, vomit or toxic waste? Might be quite a close poll, although I personally think it looks more like toxic waste than vomit. But you know what? I'm afraid of the conversations that might come up as a result of that poll. You know, uh, a treatise on the different colours of vomit. Oh dear. Findock, hiya. Thank you, Ashley. I'm glad you can see and hear. Hello, Sue. Hello, Slitherpuff. Soul's here. Hello, hello. Winter, hi. How are you? I all overslept by absolute crazy today, so I need to do chores while watching, but hopefully time for a bit of sorting too today. Yay! Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Well, sorting's not fun, but you know what I mean. Anything puzzle related is a good thing. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better, Winter. Hi, Katie. Hello, Lito the second. Good Thursday. Yeah. Is it Friday for anyone? I don't know. I think it's Thursday still for all of us, is it? Yeah, it is. Evening from New Zealand. Yeah, so it must still be Thursday for you, Rachel. Hi Sybil. Hello, Stevenson. How you doing? Rachel, hope you're staying safe with the weather there. Yeah, I saw a post Donna Louise put up about gale force winds or something. Gosh, is that all over New Zealand though, or is that just one part of it? Hi Sandra. Duping. I'm going to puzzle hard today and get my pieces sorted so I can start on the puzzle. 2 weeks to finish now before the kittens arrive. Do you think you'll do it, Duping? Do you think you'll manage it? I hope you do. Kittens, yeah. Clark's been very windy. I'm over it. Okay. So is it done for you then, or are you just fed up with it? I've been I've been buying for them since yesterday. Cost me a fortune, but enjoyable. Well, the kittens cost you a fortune. Did you mean to say buying? I'm not sure. One after Eve, Claire. It's still Thursday, right? Okay, that's fine. We seem to have a storm coming. Ideal for puzzling inside. Absolutely. Yes. Don't puzzle in a storm. Although I'm sure night vision goggles and outdoor gear would help. I'm not so sure that would protect the puzzle. Had my endoscopy Tuesday. Thankfully, it's over waiting for a CT now and follow-up appointment. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm glad it's done for you. I'm so busy doing other things, I barely touched six portals, so I might be overtaken by Vicky. I'd be surprised if I did overtake anyone doing that puzzle, but I mean, it's coming together nicely. I'm enjoying it too. It was great, wasn't it? The live stream. I mean, even if I do say so myself, I'm pretty biased, but I really enjoyed it on Saturday. I'm going to have to puzzle all day and night, I think, to get it done. They're delayed a week. Okay. Oh, well, that'll help, I guess. Past whatever translation fits best. Yeah. No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Australia is having some weather too. Definitely feeling what you mean by wind. Yeah. £200 on kitten. Yeah. Yeah. Had to cost quite a lot. I mean, we've just got Grace now, but yeah, they were the same. Sick of the wind here too. I'm in Tassie, so probably coming from the same place as your wind. Oh gosh, so it sounds like it's all over that side of the world. Is it a storm? Is it like a named storm? I don't know. I mean here it just got really wintry and it's kind of cold, but it's not really windy, thankfully. Raining so much. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain. It's always windy in spring here. Oh, okay, so that's just how it is this season then. Extreme puzzling, absolutely. Pretty much bottom two-thirds of the country was affected. Wind has a few gusts here now. Thankfully, it should be over before the Canterbury puzzle comp this weekend. Ah, right. Yeah, Donna Louise said something about that she hopes it doesn't affect a puzzle competition. Is that the one? I was about to say two night vision goggles needed. Yeah, I beat you to it. Fingers crossed. Yeah, hopefully it'll go ahead. Hope it heals for you soon. Yeah, it'll be Friday in 3.5 hours for me. Well, not far off then. So we can still say good Thursday. I have a friend in Tassie and we got her weather a couple of days after her. Yeah. Named my two Shadow and Eclipse. Eclipse is my pick at the moment last week. Oh, it's tiny from where I'm sitting, so I can't really see. But I'm sure they are very, very cute. It's just spring weather. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. It's where Donna Louise will be attending. Yeah. Okay, so you're talking about the same one. Yeah. All right. Oh well. Oh dear. Okay. Well, hopefully the wind dies down for you. Let's talk about the puzzle. I have it in front of me. I have raised the tripod quite significantly so that you can see the whole thing. Now, this is a 1,000 piece puzzle, but it is bigger than a usual sized 1,000 piece puzzle. I know they're all different sizes, but the pieces in this puzzle are quite large. Now, width wise, it fits on an A1 board. Height wise, it's sort of hanging a bit, but I don't have a bigger board, and it's just the easiest way to have it. So it's all in the shop and it's together. So that's the main thing. And last week I only managed to get the edge together, and I did a little bit of sorting, which I'll show you here. And the reason I didn't get more done is because I also finished the Furry Friends puzzle, which was the 500-piece Ravensburger that I started during the Life Live. Um, so I do have some piles to just dive into straight away, which is great. Now, all these piles are varying shades of toxic waste. I almost said green, but I thought I'd better not. So there was some discussion about the carpet last week because I was calling it a toxic waste green. Here's the carpet. Um, and a clue. I mean, you probably can't see on the live because the camera's quite far away, but there are lots of kind of there's different colours going on in this carpet. So there's yellow in it, but there's also green. There's some darker areas of green. But overall, it kind of it kind of sludges together to give you this overall sort of toxic waste kind of a feel. So I was picking out what I thought were green pieces. That was how I perceived them. A lot of people see them as yellow, and you can see why. You can see why. But yeah, the a closer look at the pieces, and there's actually photos of a close up of the pieces in the Discord server. Um, a closer look at them, and you can see the greens and yellows in it. Anyway, that aside, I've put aside carpet pieces, which are these ones. These ones are green colours that make up the chandelier here, which again has some yellow shades, but it's definitely green in some areas. There's a green here in the hole that goes up the spiral stairs, and there's another one there. So there's some green there. There's green on the chaise longue. This lady's wearing a green dress. So other kinds of green are in this pile here, and then this is a small pile of blue pieces. There weren't that many blue pieces, so I just pulled them out, and maybe I can get a couple of wee bits together from those. These I just left on the board. They also have green in. This bit of ceiling here is quite ornate. It has like green leaves. I don't know if they're supposed to be leaves or gems or what, but it's mostly pink and gold. But there are some green, so I pulled those out too, just because this stood out to me. So I just left them on the board. And so yeah, so last week I did get a fair bit of sorting done, but not a great deal of the puzzle. So we just have an edge really. But as I say, I've got some to dive into. So I'm going to pull out these first because they're smaller. Tend to do that, as you know. Start with the smaller piles. And one of the things I discovered from sorting is that it's a ribbon cut, this puzzle, I would say, and it's largely standard shapes, just kind of a bit more wonky. It put me in mind a bit of like Seco Cut or the new batch, the small batch from Cloudberries. Put me in mind of that. But difference with this one is that there are two or three, not very many at all, but two or three random shapes. So be interesting to see where they fit in. And I guess it's just the result of all the other wonky shapes and just needing to fill the gap. I don't know. I'm not really sure why they did it like that. But anyway, that was something I discovered as well, just as a point of interest. So yeah, so I'll just get building. I think I'll put the poster there. I've got quite a lot of space because it's a big puzzle, so that might help. They're the blues. I might not get many of them together. I don't have many really out. Ashley was watching Jeanette's 6,000 piece videos, and it makes me want that puzzle. Colours are so pretty. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? That one. Saw her. She did a puzzle pick-up on it. I haven't seen all her videos on it, but that she put up a post on Instagram and she picked it up. So Schmidt must have very good hold together ability, because she managed to put it down as well without a hitch. Does that go there? Oh, it does. Um, so yeah, it is. It is very pretty. There we go. So that's all those flipped over. So this is the chandelier bit, and there's kind of some potion bottles here that are blue, and there's like a book here that's blue. So maybe I'll get some of those together. Um, can't wait. The puzzle today was too dizzy yesterday. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you enjoy it though today. Thank you, much better. The arm doesn't heal, but the shoulder will be fine soon, and then arm is better too. Oh, I see what you mean. Looks awesome. Love the picture of it. Oh, it's a fun image, isn't it? It's a fun looking image. Lisa, oh my gosh, it'll be so early for you. Woohoo! 3:30 a.m. and I'm up. Rocking up Vicky's Halloween puzzle party. Yes. Oh, well, it's good to have you here, but so early. Do you have to get up this early for work, Lisa? But really lovely to have you here. Carpet looks very yellow. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people said that. I think it's maybe because I've got a closer look at the pieces and I saw the green bits of colour in them stood out to me. So I think it's a perception thing rather than a camera thing. But but yeah, yeah. Well, I think we're just going to go with toxic waste. I think that's accurate. However you see the pieces. Hi, Lenka, puzzling physicist. Hello, Gryffindor. Have fun. Just going to watch Vicky puzzle. Hurts hand to hold phone. Yeah. Oh, I know. I get like the claw when I'm holding my phone for ages. It aches after a while, doesn't it? I'd call it chartreuse, partially because I think it's a fun word to me. It comes across as yellow, but with a definite green influence. Chartreuse seems like too nice a word to describe the ickiness of this carpet cloth. I know what you mean. Take care, Griff. Yeah. So happy. Went to an op shop, second-hand shop, and found a Ravensburger 1500 Neuschwanstein in winter from 1992 for $5. Ooh, it's worth $50 plus on eBay. Good find. Has it got all the pieces, do you know? Yeah, sounds like a great find. I agree. Thank you, Clark. Clark's gifted some memberships. Thank you so much. So who's got them? Bill Lauenroth, Johnny Hotling, I think that's what that says. Emma Jane Watts, Jack, and Mary Bueno. Welcome to you all. Thank you, Clark. That's really nice of you. Thank you. I think I have 5 more still to gift this month, but I usually do it on the Saturday lives. Happy to be here. Good, Sybil. Retired. Yay, me. Gosh. So do you mind being up this early? Or did you get up on purpose to try and catch a bit? Or will you go back to sleep? What you thinking, Lisa? Soul, I feel like I should do Rose's 4 realm puzzle within the next week, as it has pumpkins on it. That sounds like a plan. Hello, Bill. How are you? Welcome to the live chat. Although this is a subscriber live chat, just to let you know, not all of my live streams are members only live chat. The Saturday ones usually are, but the ones in the week are subscriber ones. So if you can't chat and you want to chat, then it might be because you're not subscribed. You could try subscribing. Um, but yeah, everybody can chat in this one. But it's good to have you here, Bill. It's good timing too, because I just put up a members first look puzzle haul yesterday. So you've now got access to that video, Bill. Some exciting puzzles in that one. There's always exciting puzzles, though, in fairness. Puzzles are just exciting, period, aren't they? I can't believe she picked that up. I need to find that post. Ha! Bill, enjoy. Have a special love of the new members puzzle haul video for obvious reasons. Yes. You said you laughed at that one. So I never went and looked at the one you linked that it reminded you of, but I'm assuming it's the one where I bought a second copy of Disney Museum. Is that the one you mean? But in fairness, I didn't buy a second copy of the one you're talking about. I didn't even buy a first copy. It just seemed to have ended up with that puzzle in my life. It's quite funny, really. Hello, Purple Cat. How are you? Say a quick hi and bye. Happy puzzling. Oh, okay. You got to go. You can't stay. Oh, well, we'll miss you. But thanks for saying hi. Pesky work. Ugh. Ugh. It's annoying, eh? Hello, Emma. Welcome. Welcome to the live chat. I got up to use the loo. Oh, right, okay. But remembered this was going, so I stepped in. Oh, I'm so glad. We don't see you much in the live, so it's really nice, Lisa. Sniff, sniff. Blue visits keep ending up in multiple hours puzzle sessions, don't they? Yeah. Right, okay. I'm gonna get puzzling. I'm gonna get puzzling, folks. So, mm, now this, I mean, I've done a few puzzles with these odd, kind of wonky standard shapes, let's call them, but I'm not really used to them. I wouldn't say I'm used to them. So sometimes they throw me a bit. Um, I mean, it's fun. It's fun doing different cuts once in a while. I'm trying to use the shades of colour in this because there's definite different shades of green in this. You've got lighter ones that are almost yellow. And again, if you look closely at the pieces, you can see yellow and green. And the finished result is this sort of icky Halloween colour. I mean, it is a colour that you associate with Halloween, isn't it? You kind of bright, glowing, neon type of. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. What do you think? That doesn't go there. Doesn't go there. I should have all the pieces. Like I shouldn't. I went through every piece, so I'm hopeful that I've got most of the ones I need here to build this. There are several like lampshades, smaller ones around a bigger central one. So I shouldn't assume that they're all going to go next to each other. Presumably, this is the central one. So that goes that way. I'm hoping maybe this will link together the other smaller ones. So I don't have too many floaty bits. Floaty bits can get a bit frustrating, can't they? It doesn't go there. And neither does that. And if that goes. No, that has to go that way. That way. Aha! Yeah, that goes there. So where's that one? It might be that some of the darker greens are in this pile. Okay. No, that's too dark. Like these are definite kind of dark greens, these ones, but there are some darker. Here we go. There. So I had a bit of a missort there. It's green, but in the wrong pile of green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread these out a wee bit without mixing them up with the toxic carpet. And then hopefully any pieces that should be obvious that I've not got, I can just find them in here. I think. Oh no, that's the chaise long. They look like big piles, but I mean, that could just be because pieces are big. There's two of the random shapes. So one's like a wavy, and then this one's I don't know how you describe that. It's just quite random shaped. So they're the ones I was talking about earlier. Right, just flipping these. I can't spread them out fully, but this will probably be enough. I've not found any, super obviously lampshade pieces, but we'll see. Everybody looking forward to Halloween? I gotta say, right, Halloween's fun. but I can kind of never be bothered with it. Does that sound weird? And my kids enjoy it. I think Jasper's probably growing out of it a bit, but Freya, she's got a costume all, her idea for a costume all set up in her mind and everything. Um, when the kids were a lot younger though, and I literally had to kind of like source all the costume stuff and and it was just really hard just getting them to tell me what they wanted to be, you know. So yeah, it was I don't know. I get to this point in the year and my brain's thinking Christmas and Halloween's just kind of in the way. I know that sounds a bit bar humbug, and I know that's a Christmas character, but you know what I mean. Um, and now here where we live, we don't get trick or treaters. Just because we're on the third floor and people don't venture up here, so I don't know. It just kind of passes me by a bit. Halloween. I do enjoy the puzzles though. I just tried that. I don't know why I just tried the same piece again. Yes, I do enjoy a nice Halloween puzzle. So there is that. Right, it's coming together. So I think this one goes this side, maybe around about there. There might be some gold kind of pieces that I've got missing. Um, I think that one, yes, that attaches there. So that's good. Does that go there? Oh no, it's not missing. Yay! Okay, so that attaches too. So now there's another one over here. That one. And there's another one just behind this one. So I should have a nice section together by the time I finish this. Let's hope. Right, this one. Here we go. Starting to go in a bit quicker now. Coming together. Puce. Such a fitting name. Puce. I've only ever heard the word puce. It's a colour, isn't it? In Santa Claus the movie. Has anybody seen that film? So we're saying well done, Sybil. What's Sybil done? What have you done, Sybil? Let me know. I missed that bit of the chat. Morning, Richard. How you doing? I've got an old Rav with wavies. Yes, we've been talking about that in the past. That some of the older puzzles had wavies. Hay did as well. Hay puzzles. And I think Schmidt. Did somebody say Schmidt used to have wavies? But Educa seem to be the only one that have really kept them going. The square Ravensburger puzzles, the Dulk ones, they have wavies. It's just very strange to me. I've never seen a Ravensburger puzzle with pieces like this. Yeah, if it's an older one, yeah, you might find that. Although, going to a party locally, have my dress and matching socks to go in, decorate my house for each season too. Yeah. Well, yeah, I have decorated it in the past in Halloween stuff, but as the kids get older, I just kind of. Plus, all the stuff's in the loft, and it's a bit of a faff getting up there. So the four new dog puzzles from Ravensburger has the wavies. Yes, yeah. We don't get any trick or treaters either, but we live in a cul-de-sac, so I imagine that's part of the reason why. Yeah, yeah, we just don't get them here. We need costumes for Halloween and Carnival, and my two will always change their mind 2 days before. Yeah, it's a little weird, I think, as well as Slitherpuff. Unusual for sure. Oh, is that the pieces? The question is, do you still buy Halloween candy and just eat it yourself? It's a good question. But you asked Richard that, so I'm not going to answer it. I'm doing the Nun 2 jigsaw for Halloween. Ooh, I haven't seen the Nun 2. I saw the first Nun. In fact, no, wait, I didn't see the first Nun. I watched The Conjuring, and the character of the nun was in one of the Conjuring movies. So I have, and but my kids have seen a couple of the Nun movies. She's quite creepy, isn't she? Well, I suppose she's supposed to be. We don't do Halloween in Czech Republic. We do have something called Little Souls in the beginning of November when we go to graves of our loved ones, bring flowers, light candles, and remember them. Oh, it's nice. Not quite as much now. No one shows up. Not quite as much. So a wee bit then. Love Halloween. My son loves it as well. We've been in full Halloween mode since the beginning of August. I like it. But the time actual Halloween rolls round, I'm ready for Christmas, lol. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, Christmas really starts early in our house because that's mostly my son. He loves Christmas. He's getting his Christmas throws ready. Like he tidied his room the other day and he pulled his Christmas throws out from under the bed and he was like, "These need washing. I'm getting them ready. Like as soon as Halloween's over, that's it. The throws are coming out." So don't get any trick or treaters here as I'm in a bungalow and I think they don't like knocking on older people's properties. Well, we used to have like when I used to take the kids out, we used to avoid knocking on, houses where there weren't any decorations out. Because, you can knock on a door and they could be fine, but they could also be quite grumpy with you, really, and you don't want that. It's a shade less lavender and a bit more pink. Yes, that's the line. Like goose, you would. Thank you, Helen. You are exactly on my wavelength. That movie is the only reason, that line is the only reason that I know what puce is. That's what we call All Souls Day. Halloween was originally called All Hallows Eve. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's got its origins in that kind of tradition, hasn't it? Hello, Joshua. How are you doing? Yeah, the adult ones have them. Joshua, hello. Hope you're having a great day. Sybil, I did a Villager 500 puzzle called Matriarch Blanket in 3.5 hours. Love it, and we'll put in later. Yeah, I remember you saying you were doing a villager puzzle. Was it like, is it nice? Heard of villager puzzles. I see a lot of posts from the lady that runs it. It's Canadian, isn't it? So was it good, like quality wise? How did you find it? I mean, the images look lovely. Haha! I buy it just in case, then eat it myself when no one knocks. Lol. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I must admit. But it isn't just me. The kids eat it too. I splashed some cash on the Gallison Spooky Village puzzle. It even has foil elements in it. Nice. This is nice. Hi, Cara. They already put Christmas stuff in stores now. Yeah, I know. It's always the same, isn't it? Same, lol. Don't want them to come, but if they do, I have something. We got loads of trick and treaters. We get pumpkins too. See what, like, I used to hate hollowing out a pumpkin. Right, I quite enjoyed carving pumpkins. Like, I got quite creative with my pumpkin carving when I used to do it with the kids. But see the hollowing out process. Oh, faff. It's the very epitome of the word faff. Can't stand Halloween now. Although it's not big in Australia. Would have been my uncle's 52nd birthday. Ah, 10th anniversary is 18th of December this year. Ah, that's sad. Is it Halloween not very big in Australia then? I didn't know that. I know it's a big thing in America. I mean, it's relatively big here, I guess. It's we do go all out, but it's just never something I. When I was a kid, though, my mum never did Halloween at all, and she puts a sign up saying no trick or treaters. Mm. I'm not like that. I don't mind trick or treaters coming. I'm kind of past the point where I can really be bothered putting the effort in now. I'll do Halloween puzzles. That's about as far as it goes. Had to do some research. Throws her a small blanket. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. All right. I thought throw was a pretty universal term. Watch that movie all year round. Can't get my kids to like it at all. Really? Not even the Super Duper Looper line. It's the only way. You shock me, Helen. Although I haven't actually tried that movie with my kids. Can they'd like it? It's such a staple of my childhood, that Christmas movie. Thanks, Clark. We needed that info. Yeah, okay. Apologies. Thought throw was a pretty universal term. Yeah, it just means a blanket. You just want you wrap yourself in. It's like they're often fleecy. You might put one on a couch or something to cover it up. A lot of grown-ups and especially elderly people don't really embrace Halloween. I'm not too keen either, but my son seems to be enticed. Well, you can see why kids are enticed, though, can't you? So we have something very similar in February, less spooky. Villager are perfect. Owner will be on Dragon's Den, Canada. Oh yeah, I saw that. I mean, I've not seen the episode, but I saw that she'd been on it. But that was nerve-wracking. Will you be on YouTube the day after? What, Halloween? Yeah, should be. Should be. On the first? Yeah, should be. No reason not to be. Mm. Right, I'm going to keep puzzling. Sorry, I'm getting that way where I'm chatting away and I'm not doing much puzzling. So let's remedy that. Mm. Uh, aha. Right. So where's that then? Does that go there? Yes, it does. It's going good. Oh, now then. I'm not so sure that goes with this. Oh, that's part of the fire guard. Right, okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Then these, there's like a glowy bit there. That's that, but well, for some reason they ended up in this pile. That's a bit of the carpet, I think. There. Aha. And that is also a bit of the. So that goes over here. That's a bit of the fire guard, which is there. This goes up here. Don't think I can attach it to the edge yet, but it is quite close to this edge, this right hand edge. Move these over a bit. There. Well, that was good. Got a good chunk together there. Let's have a go at these blues. Yeah, as suspected. I'm not going to get much of this together. That is the potion bottle that's over here. And this appears to be... What is that? Oh, there's some blue books. So I think this goes over here somewhere. This is a blue book that's on the table. So that goes there. And I think, wait, does that go that way? Yeah, that goes that way. Oh, okay. They do fit together at least, so that's good. Couple of little floaty bits there. So they're the blue pieces. Um, Favorite day of the year, Emma? See why. The cat was born on Halloween. Rest his little kitty heart. Oh, was it a black cat? What larger piece count after Section B of the Disney Museum puzzle on the Saturday Lives in the New Year? Very good question. I don't know. Not a clue. Um, there is one that I think might be good to live stream, and that is an Educa 4000 piece that I've got. It's a collage. It's the Japanese windows. Japanese, I think it's called Japanese collage, actually. I don't know if you do you know the one I mean? Possibly that one. When I was young, there was no real Halloween at all. It didn't arrive in England until the 80s. Oh, it originated in England. They don't have Guy Fawkes, so kids' ideas were changed. Not the modern crap. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Not the modern crap. Do a little sorting now, finally. Lol. How's your, so what puzzle are you working on? What puzzle are you sorting, Winter? I was going to ask you how your, oh, 6K Clement Tony's coming along. Is it Dominic Davison you were doing? So I'm getting these greens out now, all the other greens. I should get some of the chaise long together, some of that portrait with the lady in the green dress, and various other bits. So I'm gonna get these out. Assess is here. Hello. How are you? What kid doesn't like candy? Good. I've no idea. Good morning, Steve. Busy doing evil at work today. So much blue in my puzzle and so many trees. Very nervous. I guess it's good practice for my 18K Four Seasons castle. Oh, it will be. Yeah, absolutely. Also busy working. Are you lurking from work as well, Ohana? Do the Star Wars one. Yeah, but I'm not going to live stream that one though, Cara. Yeah, I want to do videos for the Star Wars one as well, Clark. So it wasn't my plan to live stream that one, but I am hoping to do the Star Wars one next year. If there's time, puzzle camp, and no doubt all the other things that'll come that I'm not expecting. But yes, well, the one I was thinking, well, I won't, I'll get it out in a bit, but I've got two 4K Educas that I think would work well on lives. Now, one is a collage, and I do think collages are good live stream puzzles because they're sortable, you can section them out. and build them in the sections and stuff like that. So for me, collages work well. So I did have in mind to maybe do that puzzle one day on a live stream. So it could be that one. It's the I don't know if you know the one I mean. It's Japanese ladies, and I'll get it out and show you. But I just want to puzzle a wee bit more before I do. So you might need to remind me. Um, the other 4K educa I've got is um the Savannah coming to life, which is very similar to Enter in the Bedroom, but it's like animals coming out of a picture. So very similar to that, but not not 6K. It's a 4K. So I mean that would probably work well because there's lots of bright colours, lots of animals. I could probably sort that quite effectively. So there's that one. Um, Gosh, got so many. Well, it'd be good to do a big Clementoni. It's just which one because they're all quite difficult. There's the Kiss. Could do the Kiss. Or the Disney Gala, although I've just done Disney Museum, so maybe not a Disney one. We've got an Amy Stewart 6K Clementoni. But I don't know, I think an Amy Stewart might be really difficult to live stream. A big one anyway. I've got all these 5Ks. There's the solar system. This is a good question actually, it's getting me excited. There's the solar system, there's maybe not tropical dragons because I'm doing a Rose Khan one at the moment. There's the Hidden World of Fairies. See, that's another Amy Stewart. I've got Kingdom Underwater. I don't think I'm going to live stream the Bombardment of Algiers. If I live stream that one, Visionaria, that would work, wouldn't it? Um, so winter, which live stream am I talking about? So Joshua asked me once I've done 6 portals and then the other half of the Disney Museum on Saturdays, what large puzzle would I be live streaming after that? And I mean, we're talking a good way into next year, but that's what I'm talking about. So I don't know. There's lots of options. Like quite Visionaria is an option because I was going to mix that, but I'm not now because I'm going to mix Lahaina Vision instead. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me know what you think. It's exciting prospect of doing another one of my big fuzzies. I've got a 6K Schmidt. It's a Kincaid though. Might be difficult to live stream, but I mean it's not impossible. It's not that I'm trying to avoid difficult puzzles. It's just because of the way I live stream. Um, Sometimes you have to think about what puzzles would look good coming together as live puzzles and what puzzles would look good coming together as video puzzles, you know? Um, because a video puzzle's gonna come together on my board and it's more of a whole kind of puzzle coming together process, whereas a live stream giant puzzle is more of a in sections kind of a process. So you see in like with Pokemon, you see in small parts of the puzzle coming together. And then obviously I show you the whole thing at the end. So I think sometimes you have to do what's right for the puzzle, if that makes sense. Right, my eyes are drawn to this lady's dress in this picture, and also it's kind of obvious. There's a pattern to it, but also there's a frame around it. So I've got frame pieces here. I'm just need to get the first piece kind of in, although I feel like I've got some missing. Oh, there's another one of the fire guard there. We've got some green pieces with skeleton in, so they're kind of obvious. Um, it's a skeleton one. Oh, there's the fire guard again. So wait, which way does that go? Goes that way. Uh, well, there's a plant that's green, and it's actually in a green pot as well. There's a bit of chandelier. And the green pot has a face. It looks like Frankenstein. Wait, oh, I think that goes that way. That way? No. Wait. Hey. There. Okay, so the green plants coming together. The leaves are quite obvious though, so makes sense. Now then, what do you belong to? Splashes of green all over. Um, does that go there? Yes, it does. I think that might belong to this staircase. There. And that is a bit of the dragon's wing. Oh, that's that plant pot face. There. A wee bit of it anyway. I've got the other bit. I've surely got the other bit. Is that it? No. It's definitely a green piece, so I don't know why I wouldn't have it, but it's entirely possible I've missed it on the first sort. Um, oh, I can't see it. That's annoying. Well, anyway, got a little Venus flytrappy thing here, and it goes sort of around here somewhere. That, I think, belongs to is it the tiniest little spot of green on that piece. Not really sure how I spotted that. Um, I think that belongs to this staircase over here. There's a spiral staircase on each side, so I think that one. The pole's a bit smaller over on this one. That belongs here. What is that piece? Oh, that's gonna do my head in. Hmm. Oh well. Okay. Try not to think about it, Vic. Try not to think about it. All right. I've got a cobweb on this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nafty. Well, that's SS. You're still saying hi. Listed 1,500 pieces of blue sky in section 4 of the Edge of 42K around the world puzzle. The right side of the section was easier due to having some clouds. Yeah. Um. Hello, Karen. How you doing? Hi, Natalie. Working on Myths and Legends by Amy Stewart. Really enjoying it. Next up is Beautiful Unicorns by Rose Cat Khan. Oh, they sound like my kind of puzzles. Excuse me. Um, Clouds help. There are some clouds here too, but the blue is the painted sort that's hard to differentiate. Yeah. Could do a Disney 15,000. Oh gosh. I think I'd rather do a video on that Slitherpuff. Because um that puzzle looks tough. I think that would be tough to live stream. And I think it would look better coming together as a larger puzzle. Um, because it's gorgeous, but I don't necessarily think it would live stream quite so well. I think a video for that one. Got you ahead of the curve. You missed my answer then, I think. Short answer, Monet. I need to finish it with shape sorting so I can focus on the others. Oh, I see. Right, okay, I see. Vicky is a woman obsessed with the next big puzzle. Well, maybe that's true. But I didn't just sort of, start talking about it. Somebody asked me a question, and I've got to answer questions. I do think it was a good question, though. I suppose I am just a wee bit obsessed with large piece counts. I'll accept that. You can break it up on 4 boards like Jeanette did with hers. Yeah, well, that's what I would do if I was doing a 6K. That's probably what I'd do, Ashley. Bergdis. Good morning. How are you? Yeah. Dolly, good morning. Hello, Dolly. How you doing? Hope you're feeling well. How was your return to work? Return to work was traumatic. I'd rather puzzle. Oh, wouldn't we all? Oh, I'm sorry it was traumatic. Visionaria, that could look pretty, I think. What do you think would puzzle well? That would come together well on a live. Not super hard either. Yeah. Dolly, hello. Are you lurking from work? We've got plenty of projects on the go. Yeah, I keep thinking about doing the 5K Hawaii this winter. Ooh, I know this is the thing. Like, I mean, I've got loads on the go, and I've got pretty much got my next few months lined up in puzzles, but it doesn't stop me thinking about future puzzles. If you really do the 15K Disney, if it's the one I'm thinking, it is, I bow to you. Yeah, I've got it, Claire. I've got it. I showed it not in the last puzzle haul, but the one before, members one. Um, I need to do a puzzle haul for the main channel actually because I've got a lot to show everybody. But yes, I would do it. I would definitely do it. I think it's pretty, but I think it would be tough to live stream that one because I don't think it sections out particularly well. I mean, I could build it in the sections, but there's a lot of dark areas, so I'm thinking it would probably be a better puzzle to do in a video or a bunch of videos. Working from home. Oh, that's good, Dolly. Think I've come to realize that breaking up a puzzle on boards makes it harder for me to get into it. As I'm way visual, I like to have a good overlook of the puzzle. Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on your space, I guess, whether or not you can. But I do know what you mean. But I'm not sure since I've had other stuff to do as well. Yeah. Just saw the Nun puzzle by Clementoni. It looks so creepy. Yeah, it does. But it also kind of looks fun. Oh no, just moved. Villager, and it fell off the board. Oh no! All that is left is the poster. Oh, sorry, Sybil. What a shame. Because I want to get one of the larger piece count puzzles. Is that why you asked, Joshua? You want to get one and puzzle along? Would love to see your videos about the 15,000. Yeah, yeah, I'll do videos on that. Phew, okay. All pieces separate into shapes. Oh, good. Hard part's over. Call the fire department. Right, okay. Puzzle. Come on, Vic. Puzzle. Uh, right. So we've got this thing here, the orrery. Is that what we said it was called? There's two kind of shades of green in that. It's like a really dark green. So I've got a few pieces of that. I'm not sure. Well, I've got one at least. I think that one is as well. So I'll pop those down there. There's a bit more of that fire guard. Yeah. Oh my lord. There's only four ways it could go, Vic. There we go. That's it. Got there in the end. Still finding pieces of this. That. Wow, that goes there. That goes there. That's a bit of this one. Oh no. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. So where these potion bottle things are, there's a couple of green ones as well. So I think they go over there. That looks like it might possibly be carpet. Yeah, it is. It goes down there. That belongs with that lady's portrait. Goes that way. There's a cobweb that goes around it as well. Across it. There. What's that from? Oh, right. That's in front of the chaise longue. Yeah, I've got quite a few pieces of the chaise longue. Um, that goes over here. There's a bit of the skeleton there. Okay, this is coming together now. There. So that's that lady's dress, pretty much done. Um, and that goes near the top, that bright blue thing. Oh, that attaches actually. Yay! Okay, that's good. So this section's coming together nicely here, so that's good. I think the chaise longue probably needs looking at now. So let's get that together. Oh, there's another one of those. Are you liking White Mountain? I do not care for the pieces. They are so flat. I wish I liked them. They have some great images. Um, yes, I like it so far. Oh, this is coming off. Sorry. I do like it so far. I like the image. It's a fun image, and the pieces are nice and bright. Like the colours are nice and bright. What I don't like, I mean, the shapes are fine too. I don't mind the shapes. What I don't like is the glossiness. They're quite glossy, quite smooth and shiny. So, oh dear, this is annoying. And the size is slightly frustrating because it's just bigger than my board. But no, I think it's fine. I think it's nice. I just prefer a more matte finish on a piece, and these aren't really matte pieces. These are quite shiny. But they are good, like they seem like good sturdy quality pieces. No bent ones, no damaged ones. Um sort of a medium hold together ability, but having said that, this puzzle's been done before, so I don't know what it's like new, fit wise. But yeah, so far so good. Okay. Right, so I'm going to. Oh, there's that skeleton's head. Oh, it goes a bit further down there. I'm gonna try and get this chaise longue together if I can. There. And now it sits on a kind of a brownish wooden base, and you can see that here. So that will help me get my bearings a bit. Um, oh, that's part of the book that this skeleton's holding there. And there's an orange plant in front of it. So that threw me a little to start with. That's like the arm of the chaise longue. Because the skeleton's sitting on it, and you can see through the skeleton. I've got quite a lot of skeleton pieces. It's throwing me a wee bit, but it's fine. Now then, where's that? There's a leaf on this piece, or at least it looks like a leaf. Oh, okay. He's got. So this skeleton here is wearing a witch's hat and has a flower in its mouth, and there's a leaf attached. So I'm thinking this belongs to this flower here, this plant, but it doesn't. So that tricked me a bit. Right, oh yeah, there, you can just see its face there. And then that's some more of this orange plant. Will it go that way? Yes, it goes that way. I can't quite figure out which way around that goes. I think it goes that way. There, yes, it does. It goes that way. So, that's fine. Um, right. No, right. So that's most of the orange plant. And then that's a bit further down. What's this there? There we go. There. So that's the base there. And you can just see the skeleton's leg there. He's kind of reclined on it. There's actually a black cat on the skeleton's legs as well, which really resonates with me. Grace has taken to lying on my legs a lot recently. In fact, the other day, I was sitting, I'd got my feet sort of up, and they were resting, and he found this weird position which involved kind of wrapping himself around my feet. It's like, I've never known him to do it before, so it took me by surprise a bit. Um, I mean, I couldn't move, which was fine for a little bit until I started to go numb. But it was he makes a really good pair of slippers. 'Cause my feet were so warm. Bless him. Right, there we are. So then that's the cushion. Okay, I was wondering what that was because it was there was like a circle. Um, what was there? So now it's trying to figure out this skeleton. Oh, that's his rib cage. There, that is there. Uh, is that there? No. Hmm. I'm not sure where that one goes. Feel like it should be more obvious than it is. Hmm. Does that go there? No. What's that? Oh, that's this one's jaw. Right. Okay. That goes there. There we go. He's in a proper pose position, this skeleton. I'm saying he, could be a she. He's wearing a witch's hat. Um, hands back here, resting the head. Uh, where's that? Okay, so there's a skeleton here sitting on this pink chair, but there's a green cushion. So that, I think, belongs over there. And so does that. Think. No. Mm, how about that one? That's, oh, there we go. That is part of the stand that this plant is sitting on, but I don't really have those pieces out. That's a jar over here. I think that's the orrery. I can't say the word. There. There we go. Okay, not that one. I think this is over here. I'm finding more and more of the skeleton cushion bit over here. Yeah, there. And there. Look at there. No. Oh, that was there. It's coming together. Yes, she does. Talking about me. What do I do? These are some brands I don't like at all, and it's sad when a streamer does them often. I love learning about the different brands. So what brands don't you like, Thomas? Sorry, I missed some of the chat. Well, you'll need to repeat what you've said. Love learning about the different brands. Yeah, it's nice to do new different brands now and again. I mean, obviously, I do a lot of Ravensburgers and I do a lot of um Educas, but like for smaller puzzles, I quite like doing the different ones. Like I agree, she has so many of them. Wait, what have I got so many of? I'm only assuming you're talking about me. When I was younger, my brand was Springbok. Yeah, that's big in America, isn't it? Not as many here. Ricky's Puzzle and Book Chat is the leader of the Springbok fan club. All right. When I got into Thomas Kincaid, so lots of Seiko. Does Seiko have a lot of Kincaids? I've only done like two Seikos, three Seikos, but none of them were Kincaids. Two of them were Colin Thompson. I've already put in 4 pieces. Yay! Too many giggles. Back when I used to dog/cat sit, I loved the warmth of a pet. It's like a comfy warm blanket. Yeah, if you really did, you'd keep my feet warm. Check the pelvis width. Yes. What, so I know which skeleton it belongs to. Make that 10. Cara, I often wonder if Buffalo bought Seiko for the license to Thomas Kincaid images. I admit that I like the Buffalo piece cut more than Seiko. Yeah, and they have those funny zigzaggy pieces as well, don't they? They're quite cool. No one pressured me into getting the Schmidt 6K, but I ordered it anyways. Eh, good. I'm glad you did. The same one that Jeanette, the same one that Jeanette got. Can you thank brackets blame Jeanette? Yeah, I'm sure she'd take the blame. Variety of puzzle brands you do. Oh, you think I do a good variety? Clark, I guess I will have to. Haha. Yeah, yeah. I mean, as I say, I do have a lot of Ravensburgers and things, but I mean, this is the first White Mountain I've done. Before this, it was it the Good Loot puzzle that I did before this one? Another first time brand. I've got several new to me brands actually that I can't wait to try. I've got Reverie. Um, not tried an FX Schmid yet. Um, but yeah, I mean Sandra, she sent me a lot over from Australia, a lot of Australian brands that aren't, they're not that easy to get here. And the same with Slitherpuff and Gryffindor, the Harlington. So Thursdays are good ones to do with the different brands. Fully blame Vicky for telling me about kidding. Well, I blame Sam for kidding. Didn't really know about it, and then I think Sam mentioned it in the Discord server. So it's a domino effect, Bergdus. Didn't want to say the brand as some people might like them, but it was Peace Relax. The thought of plastic pieces is anathema. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, well, I quite like them. I find they do hurt my fingers a little bit after a while, but if it's a small puzzle, it's not so bad. I don't think I'd want to do one of the large piece relax puzzles. I don't mind them. I think the 3D puzzles are cute. I like my puzzle notebook. But I think that's just it's more just a personal preference, isn't it, Thomas? Really. Some people don't like wooden puzzles. Some people prefer them. I don't know. I enjoy a wooden puzzle now and again. Now and again. And it's like the same with plastic, really. We all have our preferences, exactly. Exactly. Thomas, I haven't tried a piece relax yet. I'm worried the sticking it might be hard for my wrist. Yeah, it's less my wrist and more my fingertips. It's like doing those Lego spot pictures. They look cool. They kind of hurt your fingers after a while. Although, piece relax is a wee bit different to that, but you know what I mean. Same one as her. There was only two left, and I'm not sure if tariffs will affect restocks. Ah, good point. Good point. Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable about the brands, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. Well, it was probably sensible then. You made a sensible decision, Ashley. Not a fan of piece relax either for the plastic pieces. OCD. Took a wee while for me to get the blame for something today. Oh, I'm glad you feel involved. Oh dear. I don't enjoy wooden pieces. Yeah, my I've got some friends. I've got some friends who I teach dancing, and they borrowed a wooden puzzle off another friend who I teach dancing to, and she it looks cool. They managed to get it finished, her and her husband, but she insists that the puzzle was evil. And I think she struggled with the random cut. A lot wasn't a lot of wooden puzzles are random cut, aren't they? So yeah, that can be a bit of a shock to the system if you're not used to doing them. So yeah, she made me laugh because she sent me a picture of it and I was like, oh, it's cute, and she sent back, it's evil. I was like, oh, all right then, evil it is. Right, there's a green book. Oh, that's this guy's arm. Right, there it is. Okay, that's good. Now I'm wondering if this is the dragon. Looks like it might be. Well, it's hard to tell. I'm gonna pop that over there. I do have a bunch of kind of random pieces with green in now, but some of them seem to be books. There's a couple of areas with bookshelves. Um, like here. Is that one of those? Yeah, they both go in the bookshelves over here. Ah, there's one of the random pieces in, and there's the other one. So they're next to each other, the random shapes. It's interesting, and that attaches them. So that's handy. But I do enjoy a wooden puzzle now and again. I tend to just do those for leisure, really. I don't do many videos on them, but I really enjoyed the Uni Dragon puzzle I did. That had parrots, and I love parrots. But it had you could move them around. They were sitting in a row on a branch, and you could move them around, and I thought that was quite a cool thing. I have done a video on that one. Right. Ready, right. So I'm dealing with pieces here now with just tiny wee bits of green on. Um, and a lot of them are books, so I'm struggling to actually. That goes over here somewhere, right about here. I'm struggling to actually fit these in at the moment. Where does that go? It's got green on it, quite a lot of. Oh, is that the dragon, maybe? I think that might be the dragon. Um, Not sure about that. Like, what I've tried to do is put pieces roughly where they go in the puzzle, but it started to look a bit messy. Um, so that's a bit of stair rail, but they both have stair rails, so I can't really. You can see green in it though. That's really. Hang on. Does it go there? No. That one? No. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, found it. I'm glad I found that. Right, so there I think books, that belongs there. That I'm not sure. These I'm not sure. That was there. These I'm not certain either. What about that? That that one? So I'm going to put those over here. I'm sure I'll. I think these maybe go around the stairs somewhere, but I could be wrong. Oh, wait. Oh, that attaches these two, so that's good. And that goes there. So we've got a little section coming together there. And that's down here. Over here somewhere. That's a bit of the dragon. That's a bit of the or yeah, that thing I can't say. And that goes there. Okay. What do you think? It's coming along nicely, isn't it? Do you like it? Sam has a special tool to help assemble the plastic pieces from pin to. Oh, do you? What is this special tool? Have I seen it before? Have we talked about it before? I don't know. Can't remember. I want to get the wooden Harry Potter puzzle you did. Now that was, oh, excuse me, not from a particularly well-known puzzle brand. Well, it's a gift. And the image was really cool. Like really a really cool image, but I did not like the piece shapes at all. There were whimsies, but the whimsies had no they bore no relation to Harry Potter things. They were just random shapes. And then the other pieces, they had like little, don't know, they were like this kind of shape. And they were tiny. It was like little teeth. They weren't pointy, but they were hard to put in. They were hard to put in, and so there were times when that puzzle got frustrating. I think it might have been called Craft Hub or something. The brand, because I asked my sister what the brand was, and she couldn't remember. She's not a puzzler really, so she doesn't sort of know much about the different brands. But I can tell you that Wentworth do Harry Potter puzzles now. But I mean, you'll pay more for a Wentworth. I think that one that my sister got me was quite a good price. But it is a cool image. Oh, yeah, I agree with you there. I'm a morning person by nature, not 3:30/4:30, more like 5:36. So this is not too bad. I like to catch the Thursday live. Vicky's weekend lives, I always have to watch after the fact. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame you missed the weekend ones. But I'm glad you're here for the Thursday ones. How are you doing, Sonia? The wooden one. had the edges snapped off. They were so fine. Oh, right. Clark, do tell. What is this magical tool? I know. I want to know too. The plastic puzzle piece presser. That's a very cool name for it. Is a 16mm by 110mm wooden dowel enclosed in some foam tubing for an easier grip and with a rubber ferrule. Is that what that says at the end? Did you did you make that yourself, Sam, or did you buy that? I've never had a wooden. Doesn't really appeal, but I will probably try one at some point. You just never know. Yeah, yeah, because you can get a smaller one. The smaller ones are quite satisfying. I've got that tiny little Hobbit one. It's a Wentworth, as it turns out, but it's like tiny and it's so cute, and it's got Smaug the dragon on it. I love that puzzle. Um, so yeah, some of them are cool. Hello, Julie. How you doing? Lucy V makes. Hello. Hi, Vicky. Glad I could watch a live on my lunch break. Hope you are well. Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you, Lucy. How are you feeling? Hi, Sandra. I'm a bit late tonight and thought I may have missed the live. No, I'm still going, although I've got no clue what time it is. 1 o'clock, so I've been going an hour and a half. Gosh. These the lives, and they never feel as long as they are. I hope that's the same for everybody else. Like, I hope, everybody enjoys it so much that the time flies. I'm seriously getting sick of damaged puzzle pieces in the Ravensburger puzzles. Yeah. Yeah, that is an unfortunate side effect of the pieces just being jammed into the box, I think. Especially in the large ones. I don't get it so much in the small ones. There's not one damaged piece in the Ravensburger puzzle from 1992. Yeah, I feel like it's because the boxes are smaller. Do you think? I don't know. We're an hour and a half, so probably a bit more yet. Yeah, yeah, I'll keep going. Looks good. Thank you, darling. Marvelous, Vicky. Thank you, SS. Looks fantastic. You've cleaned up those green pieces beautifully. Looking good. Thank you very much, Claire. Yes, I mean, I don't like it when it's messy, but I have tried to put the pieces roughly where they go. The ones that don't attach. So, yeah, I mean, these ceiling ones are still floating, but I've now got this toxic waste carpet to assemble. Okay, what I think I'm going to do with this, because the carpet's relatively big. I don't know why I'm grabbing that. I've got this here. I've got this poster here. Um, and there are patches where it's clear, but there's kind of a lot going on the carpet. So I'm thinking these table legs will stand out. This table as like an outline, like a transition kind of a thing. Got the black cat. There's a skeleton dog, skelly dog. So yeah, maybe the transition pieces would be good with this. There's like tiny little areas where you see it poking through, but I mean, I'm assuming they're going to create islands. So yeah, we'll have a go at this. I'm wondering whether or not to leave the pieces in the box. I think I might leave the pieces in the box and then just pull them out as I need them because I think I can spread these out and then just kind of grab the ones I spot. That's that orrery. Right, there's a table transition piece. I think that is as well. That belongs to this. I mean, I've already got a little bit coming together here. It's right under this skeleton's head. There we go. Round about there, I think. That's the black cat, I think. I've got another bit of the black cat there. Not convinced all of these pieces are actually carpet, although that's kind of a muddy colour, but there are some shadowy bits. where it's that colour. Yeah, so that goes there. So that's the shadow. It is the carpet, but it's like the shadowy bit underneath the chaise longue. So I need to look out for those as well. That's the skelly dog. I might avoid the skeletons just for now because there's a lot of skeletons. So I don't want to get confused. Huh. No. Okay. Yeah, I'll stick to the table and cat transition pieces. Mm, oh, that's one of these. Okay. So cat. That's really obvious because it's solid black. Bit of the fire god there. Mm. So it might be a good bit to go with, the area around the cat. I think I've got more that go underneath this now. I'm not sure about that one. There. Oh, found him. Okay, remember the plant pot with the Frankenstein face? For some reason, it was in my toxic carpet pieces. Here he is. He looks quite content, just sitting there with a plant coming out of his head. Does that go there? No, it doesn't. That's nowhere near there. Um. Oh, that goes. It goes there. Yay! So the fire guard attaches to the foot of this chaise longue. I love it when I can attach pieces. Or when I can attach islands, if you see what I mean. There's a bit of this book, the blue book, and that attaches. There's another wee island attached, which is good. I think that might be that orrery again. A bit of mis-sorting that's been happening here. It's the orrery again. I think I'm going to tackle the cat first. Um, these pieces are so big. They take up a lot of space when you spread them out. Right. Okay. Let's get the cat, or at least what pieces I have of the cat, and I could hopefully as well attach it to the edge. Excuse me. I'm not going to have all of the cat, I don't think, because a lot of it is, that just involves black pieces. There we are. So you can see the cat there. Kind of blends into the foam board. The bottom center group of pieces actually looks like a Santa's sleigh to me. This one, yeah, it does a bit. It does a wee bit. I can see what you mean. Building on 6 portals, so not that chatty right now. That's all right. How's it coming along, Soul? You enjoying it? Good, thanks. Started raining sideways here, so not looking forward to the drive home later. Oh gosh, sideways. Sideways rain. Ashley, you're eating breakfast. What's for breakfast, Ashley? Let's start the food talk. Yes, I DIY'd the plastic puzzle piece presser, or 4P for short. I like it. I like that name. It's a very good name. You should trademark it, Sam. The good idea. Hello, B. How you doing? Just popped in to say hi. I have a job a bit later. It's 5 a.m. here in California. Oh, another early starter. So when you say you have a job a bit later, is that like a home type job or a like a household chore type of thing, or do you mean like a employment type job? Posted a picture of the tool on Discord. Yeah, I have a vague recollection of it, Clark, I think, but I couldn't remember completely. So good to be back puzzling today. It's been a very anxious week, but being here with you all and Vicky in my ear is so calming, honestly. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad that you find it calming. Do you know, when I was younger, and I suppose we all have this, don't we? I used to hate the sound of my own voice. I never liked it. And I always used to think it was deep, that my voice was quite deep. And I just used to hate it. And then I don't know. I mean, I got older and I didn't really care as much. But now, since I've been doing YouTube, I'm so used to hearing my own voice because of editing and things like that that I now don't mind it at all. Um, but it's funny, isn't it? How people feel about the sound of their own voice. But it always used to surprise me, like when I'd not been doing YouTube very long, people used to say, "Oh, your voice is really calming," and I was like, "Really?" I don't understand it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I am glad. I'm glad it's calming for you. I mean, it's not always the sound of my voice that does it. I mean, sometimes it's just puzzling and talking about puzzling or listening to talking about puzzling. But as I say, I'm not. I don't mind it at all now. But a lot of people they don't like the sound of their own voice, do they? Just had a Lego store open in the city where I live. Oh, dangerous. Haven't been yet. A bit worried about what I might need to buy. Yeah, definitely dangerous. I just found out that there's a Ravensburger outlet store and I don't know if it's going to be there for long, but it's in the MacArthur Glen outlet in Livingston, which is I mean, it's not. I'd have to get a train to get there, but that's actually quite scarily close. I saw it. I saw it. It was a post. Somebody posted it on the Facebook group, and I was like, dangerous. Definitely dangerous. Do you have space at home for the Death Star? That's a big one, isn't it? There was an old Death Star. It's been discontinued now. The big sphere. But they just brought a new one out that's like a cross section of it. It looks quite fun, actually. But I'm not going down the Star Wars road with Lego. I can't. I just can't. My colleague went and said they have the Shire. That's a good one, but I really like Rivendell. I think I'm going to get Rivendell at some point when I can afford it. When I've taken out a loan. It's so expensive, Lego. A Lego store near me would be bad for the wallet. Absolutely. Thomas, definitely not, but apparently they have it. would have a Millennium Falcon too. The Star Destroyer's humongous. You've seen that star, like, again, that's an older one, but there's a Star Destroyer that's massive. Apparently they have it. Love a Millennium Falcon too. I only step in the local Lego store when my cards are already maxed. Yes, good thing to do. And you've got a wee one as well. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong person. Thought that was Soul Empress that said that. But yes, no, I agree with you. I was going to say if you've got kids that love Lego, then that can be a bit dangerous too. Still doing Dean's Trick or Treat puzzle. I had a bad day past Sunday. Twice pieces landed on the floor. Oh, are you doing it on a board, Cara? Like, do you have to move it a lot, or? I find more often than not it's my clothes that knock pieces off. Like a baggy sleeve or something, or a tassel on my dressing gown or something, as I'm walking past, and it just flicks it off. For a premium brand and the price we pay, it really frustrates me. Oh yeah, with damaged pieces. Yeah, they shouldn't have that many. There are some that it's that you get like a normal amount that I've done in large puzzles, but there are others. Bizarre Town is the one that stands out for me. For some reason, that puzzle had loads of damaged pieces in, and it was just ridiculous. You have a beautiful and calming voice, Vicky. Well, thank you. Thanks thanks very much. I get it. I feel like I sounded like a boy. Yeah, I always felt like my voice was too deep. I didn't like how deep it was. But yeah, I just it doesn't bother me anymore. I don't know at what point it stopped bothering me, but it doesn't bother me at all now. Is there anyone who actually enjoys the sound of their own voice? I think I sound like a baby. Oh, really, Winter? I'm independently contracted as a medical interpreter, so I get assignments for different doctors' appointments around town. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So you get different jobs. Right, I see what you mean. See what you mean. You were very easy to listen to, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Claire. A Ravensburger outlet mall. Lucky. I know. It's like it's a we. I don't. It doesn't look like a huge shop. Somebody posted a picture of it. But it's inside a huge outlet mall. Yeah. And it's yeah. It's far enough away to be a bit of a hassle to get there. So I will. I'll take comfort from that. I do get to pick which jobs I want, so that's a perk. Brilliant. Yeah, a definite perk. The new Death Star is like a Star Wars doll's house. It seems like it's kind of like more of a playset, though, if you see what I mean. I've had this conversation with Matt recently. Some Lego sets are like just models, you just look at them, and then some they just look more like play sets that you could actually play with. Not that I would necessarily play with it, but I could see how an adult would find that maybe quite nostalgic, I guess. If you did Lego as a kid. I know what you mean, Thomas. It's an unusual job, he sounds interesting. It does. Hi, Philip. How you doing? Must pop down and check the new Lego store in Hobart. Ooh, that sounds nice. Let us know what you find, slash buy. Yeah, it's on a board, Cara. Vicky, yes, I'm enjoying Six Portals up to 1,603 pieces, so almost halfway with the first section. Oh, you're going good. You're going good. I have a few pressed pieces in Six Portals. Pressed pieces? What do you mean by pressed? This year's Lego splurge was the Notre Dame. Ooh, that sounds nice. Now then, what series is it that does the builder? Is it like Lego Architect or something? Because there's a Colosseum as well, which is quite cool. Is that from that series, Bergdus? Starting to feel it in my arm now, so I'm going to be good and let it rest. Got some pieces in, so that's good. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you've had fun doing it. At least you've been able to do a wee bit. Best to not overdo it, though, I guess. We love people like you in healthcare. Thank you for your service. Oh, well, my son has days where he's all about this abstract Lego building. So we'll see if he gets a real passion. My nephew loved it as a child. Easy to get gifts, but expensive. Yeah, I picked up a bug this week and have a voice deeper than Darth Vader at the moment. Oh dear. Hmm. Hope you feel better soon, Julie. How many did you get in? I agree, Slitherpuff. Vicky's voice is so comforting. What? I'm really glad you think so. I really am. Sometimes I fall asleep to the live streams that I replay. I better not sing any lullabies. I'm not that good a singer, I have to say. I do a lot of singing in my. I was working on my Big City Collage Part 2 behind the scenes video before I came live. And it was making me laugh because I'm in the second half of the 24 hours. So I've just done my 12-hour live stream, and so I'm in between, hour 12 and hour 16, and so it's not particularly late in the day, but I'm feeling the aches and pains from having puzzled for that long, and I'm slowing down because I've done all the easy piles of pieces. I'll talk about this in the video, but it was making me laugh because I'm talking, and I'm I'm getting annoyed. Like you can tell, I'm getting grumpy, and there's a bit of swearing. I was getting really frustrated with the. I'm pointing this way because it was like around about here on the puzzle. Um, the Eiffel Tower. I was getting really frustrated with the Eiffel Tower. It's like, oh, the Eiffel Tower's doing my bloody head. Just getting so annoyed. So I don't know. I don't know if you'll find my voice quite soothing in that video. I was just starting to get like grumpy tired, but it was making me laugh. So I was just listening to myself, just sauntering away. Um, oh, it was funny. I won't put. I mean, bloody is quite a tame swear word over here in the UK, so I might let one of those slip in, but I won't put other bad swear words in. But yeah, I was genuinely annoyed with the Eiffel Tower. I was like, why are these pieces square? Hi Vicky, hope you're doing great. I'm doing good, thank you, Cuddly Bear. How are you? Glad to be able to see you live today. I'm glad you're here. There are three Lego sets I want: Rivendell Enterprise D and Malfoy Manor. Ooh, Malfoy Manor. I forgot they brought that out. What's Enterprise D? Is that Star Trek Enterprise? Rivendell I want and the Avengers Tower I want. They're the two I'm after. I might get a nice Mario set. So I don't have a Mario Lego set yet, but I don't. They're not my priorities Lego wise. Thanks, SS. I love my job. Oh, that's half the battle, isn't it? When you enjoy your job. Vicky, the tips of the pieces have been pressed to be crooked. Oh, I see. Right. Oh, that's annoying. I'm also working on 6 portals at the moment, Soul Empress. I've done all the portal frames for the first section, plus some extra pictures. I'm loving it. It's a fun puzzle, isn't it? It's nice to put together. Architecture, yeah, yeah, that's the one. Suze, that's the one I was talking about. I too am in Hobart. I have to admit, Slitherpuff, I've got my eye on the Enterprise D myself. Okay, yeah, it's interesting. I learn a lot. Loving it. Yes, I knew you meant loving it. I'm not sure, Soul. I didn't want to wake Naminé today, so I didn't get it. I'm soon done with this puzzle, so it didn't matter too much. 25, maybe. All right, is that how many pieces? So excited for next month when it comes out. Eek. I can't imagine you being grumpy. Oh yeah, I was getting grumpy. I was getting grumpy. Um, like not angry, just like just frustrated. I was getting frustrated with it because it was just coming together really slowly. Like I had the pieces for the Eiffel Tower in that puzzle were obvious. I'm going to leave those for now. Sorry, just I'm just going to go off on a explanation about this. And I'm going to try and put together some of these just bare areas of carpet where there's no other thing in it because they're going to be around here. And they just I can use some of these shapes to try and get them in, and then I'll come to these. Because cat was quite easy to get together, but I think I can use this to build off of. So I'm going to grab those out, and I'm hoping it makes this edge a bit more sturdy and stop falling off quite so much. Um, yeah, so the Eiffel Tower in the big city collage, the pieces were really obvious, and I don't think I'd had any missorts with it. I don't. There were maybe one or two in my green pieces pile because it had like a greenery in the gaps between. And so there were maybe one or two pieces that had some Eiffel Tower in there, but apart from that, I think I had them all. Like I think I mostly had them, and yeah, they just weren't just proving troublesome from the start. Like that wasn't necessarily just because it was later on in the puzzling process. I think it was also because we just did loads of triangles, big ones, small ones, and oh yeah, they all kind of look the same um eventually. But yeah, it was frustrating me, so I was getting a bit like, but it was more just frustration than anything else. So yeah, but I was laughing at like when you look back and you see like just I don't know. Sometimes I look back on videos I record and when I'm editing and I'm laughing because I'm getting annoyed with something that's gone wrong or something I've not said right. Or that's the good thing about bloopers. Ah, captures the funny bits. There. Okay, so they've gone in quite nicely, and then I'm starting to see the skelly dog here. That's a bit of the table, I think. And then these are more shadowy bits. Um, a piece might possibly go in there. Yes, it does. There. And then there's one with the bare floor piece between these two table legs, so that worked quite nicely. Where's that one? Have I not got that one out? Well, it looks like it should be obvious. That's a skelly dog. Uh, I think that's the orrery. That's a skelly dog. I don't know where that piece is. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. No. Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. Dear oh dear. Right, there we go. Alright, so this is coming together nicely as well. If I can get the carpet done today, was fun, so I should be able to get the carpet pieces in, and that might be a good place to um stop it. And then you can maybe let me know if you want me to sort more piles out off the stream or if you'd rather me do it on the stream. And I will do whichever one people would like me to do. Look at that. No. One is. Right, I'm gonna have a go at this skelly dog. Yeah. I'm gonna have a go at the skelly dog. Mhm. Yay! Managed to get the big section with the large airship stick to the frame. Yay! Well done. Oh, that's great, isn't it, when you can attach big bits? I was never really a grumpy person. Then I became a mum. I can totally relate to that statement. Can I say that Colin Thompson must have a very scattered mind? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Right, so here's the start of the Skelly dog, and the pieces are going in quite well. So far, so good. I don't have all of them, I don't think. Might be a few more. Let's see. Mm, Um, now then, that's definitely a bit of rib cage, but whose rib cage is it? And there's some furniture, and it's quite dark. Where is it? I pulled this out thinking it might be obvious, but I am not seeing where this goes. It might belong to the Skelly dog, and then that bit of furniture is this table leg here. I'm not convinced I've got all the pieces of Skelly dog, though. Yeah, there it is. It goes in there. That, I think, belongs to this. Does it belong to this guy? Wait, or is that Skelly dog? Oh no, this is Skelly dog. Right, that's Skelly dog. Um, I could do with that piece. I'm not sure I have it. Hmm. Well, that's a little frustrating. Right, that big is that. I may not have it out because it's heavy on the bones, so I may not have pulled it out. I may not There may not be much carpet in the piece. Um, that goes up here, I think, somewhere. No, I think that goes up here somewhere. Oh, there it is. A while. I think this is the cat, or is that the table? No, that's the table, I think. Does that go? No. I'm quite drawn in by um the pieces, the shady pieces that are underneath furniture and things. Oh, that's another light fitting. There we are. That Does that go there? No. Hmm. Okay. I would like to get as many of these carpet pieces in as I can before I finish for today. So that's my aim. And then these shadowy bits shouldn't, I hope, be too difficult to determine where they go. Oh, that's the back of the cat. I didn't realise because it's grey, it's more grey than black. I'm not certain about that one. That's very dark. Is that for that? I think that goes there. And that one. Oh, I've gone into concentration mode a bit here, folks. So give me a minute or two. Uh, right. What about this one? No, it's quite a bright one. Right. So this is going to be a little floating section, I think, because it's where you're sort of peeking through where the skeleton's sitting on the chair. Oh, what was there? And then, uh, is that for that? No, no. Hmm. Tricky. Right, hang on. Right, there's still more in here, so let's see if we can figure these out. I think that's there. Right. Yeah, I think that goes there. And then there's a little one there. There, that attaches it. So that's good. And that one is there. That's there. Be good if I could get this attached because it's very close. I think I'm maybe just like one piece away from attaching this. Right, okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Um, right, some pieces with purple in here, so they're gonna be where the carpet's beside the staircase. Yeah. Where's that bit? That's a very obvious green bit that I don't seem to have. That bit there. Hmm. All right. So I dropped it. Did it? 1 second. Oh, there we go. Okay, found it. Where's... Oh, wait, does this go over here? Oh, it does. Right, that bit goes there. And we've got that bit in there. Oh, so very close to attaching that. That bit's frustrating me. I don't think I have it, which is a bit annoying. There's a black area there. Yeah, what's that? Excuse me? Oh, well, that's the skelly dog. There we go. There we go. I don't really have the head of the skelly dog. I think that goes that way. That's clearly a bit of skeleton, but I can't see where. Oh, oh, I think it goes there. Oh, there. All right, so these aren't quite as obvious, these pieces. And there's more than one piece of furniture that I'm dealing with here. So these aren't forced to all go over here. I do have one or two more that I could try. There we go. I think I can attach that now. Um, right. There we go. Oh, no. Ah, that's a cobweb. What goes there? Oh, this is further over, but I still can't attach it, I don't think. This goes around here somewhere. There's some. There we go. Okay, so that attaches to the edge. Thank goodness. And then, ah, yay. Now I've got that one attached. I don't know what that belongs to, but I don't think that that is carpet. I think that might go over here. Um, Now these remaining pieces are pieces that have carpet in, but not very much. So they're gonna be in amongst where this skeleton is sitting here, I think. Potentially over here, but the carpet's darker over here. Now there, see now that goes there. It's just a bit more shadowy. There. It's coming. It's coming. And that goes there, but I can't see how that attaches either. Oh, that's the cat's tail. Ooh, there we go. And that is also the cat's tail. Yay! Okay, so that attaches in a roundabout kind of a way. Um, Still don't know where that goes. So I'm just gonna leave that there. There. I think I'm not sure where that one goes. I think that might belong over there. This one. Oh, yay! Now I've attached that too. Haha! Yes. Right. So I'm gonna try and get these last few pieces in before I finish. Amazing progress. Need to go for a walk now. Definitely setting alarm tomorrow. This oversleeping makes it difficult to fit everything in. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Press like, thank you, Clark. Thank you. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, Winter, and enjoy your walk. Sue, is there a difference between a grid cut and a ribbon cut, or are they the same thing? There's a slight difference, yeah. Um, let's see how Clark answered you. Grid cut means the four corners of each piece touch the corners of the attached pieces, like Ravensburger buffalo. Ribbon cut are still in rows and columns, but the corners don't touch. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Ribbon cut not always, but tend to be a little bit more wavy. The lines that go across or that go down, they tend to be a little bit more sort of wavy. Ah, oh, thank you for joining. Is it Helena or Helima? Can't see the name. Halima or Helema. Let me know how you pronounce that. But thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Thank you, Clark. I can picture what you're describing. Much appreciated. Great explanation. Yeah, yeah, that explains it really well. Finally, work done, and now I will have 5 days off. Feels very needed. Oh, good. Well, you enjoy them. You enjoy them. 24 months, Philip. 2 years. And here's to many more. Oh, thank you. That's incredible. 2 years. Clark, what happened? I just came back from getting a sandwich. Clark, you're you're the one who has to summarize everybody. Congrats on 2 years. I'm very jealous that you discovered Vicky so early. So a fancy new badge. Yeah, has your badge changed colour for 2 years? Yes, I guess it has. I forget what the tiers are for each one. I was thinking this morning about sorting out some what are they called? Emojis, custom emojis. I might get some made. Because I've actually got, at first I was going to get some done, but I had no ideas for what to do, but I've actually got loads now, so I might get a bunch done. Great job, thank you, Cara. Thanks, Clark. I've been a fan slash subscriber since the 13,200 Disney Orchestra. Yeah, so that was at way early on. New colour for 2 years. Yeah, I see. I think it auto-filled the wrong name. Yeah, maybe. Hello, Lomas. Oops. I meant to welcome. Yeah. Well, it starts the same, doesn't it? So you can see why it might have auto-filled. Right. So there's a there's like a pink tablecloth type thing on this table. And I'm assuming that that's what I'm seeing here. Although I might be wrong about that. Might actually be seeing this. Yes, I am. Okay. So yeah, that's actually, I thought that was skeleton. It's actually not. I've managed to attach that blue bit. It's the top of this table. And oh, that attaches too. Oh, I'm loving this. All these pieces are touching. Okay, so this I'm pretty certain goes down here. It does. Um, I think this might be the book that the skeleton's looking at. There we are. So I think that goes there, but I can't properly attach it yet. There we go. Is that the cat? No. What is that? Looks like the side of a book, but it's this cat. Okay, it's not the side of a book, it's this fireplace. And you've got the two little cat eyes there. So there's another cat there, and that's a bit of that table. That's where that piece goes that was confusing me. So now these, can I fit these in? Yes, that goes there. That is the back of this chair. Hang on. I think. Is it? Oh, it is, but I got it the wrong way round. There. Yay! Well, that's all my toxic waste pieces. Ooh. Basically all the pieces I had sorted. I'm just going to pull this down a touch because it's kind of falling off at the top. It's a bit more sturdy down at the bottom now because I have more built out from the edge. Um, but this is all done, but it's still floating. So all this chandelier is a big bit I've got done, and it attaches to this frame here where this lady in the green dress is. That also goes up here, but it doesn't attach. I've not touched these ceiling pieces, so they're still floating, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave those there. Um, this is floating, but that goes over here. That's part of the spiral staircase. This plant belongs around here somewhere, but again, I can't attach that yet, unfortunately. I think it goes sort of around about there-ish. These pieces go here. They're part of a bookshelf, so I'm going to leave those. And then, yeah, so I've got all the bits of green, which you can see through the skeleton here and this chair, and then all the bits around this table and around this cat. That bit's very annoying because I should have picked that out, but I obviously just wasn't paying attention. Um, I don't know where that bit goes. That's an interesting bit because it doesn't seem to. I don't think it's carpet. Well, I have no idea where it goes, so that's going to have to go with the leftovers. So there's some leftovers there. These bits, they appear to be leftovers, but I think they make up this gadget down here in this corner, which actually has some green in it. It's kind of green and gold. So they're down there. So it's messy areas, but they are in the right place roughly. But those three piles I had sorted, three or four piles, however many there were, they're pretty much all in. So that is good going, I think. What do you think? Um, hang on, where are we? Good night. See you next live. Oh, good night, Suze. Oh wow, Vicky, looking marvelous. I know it looks cool, doesn't it? It looks cool. I really like it. I'm really enjoying this puzzle. It's such a fun image. 1 week to finish in time for Halloween. Do you think? I don't know. Can I finish in a week? What do you think about me sorting off? How dare my YouTube reduce me to 720p? Like I wouldn't notice. Oh, you tell it. You tell them who's boss. Just realised the next live stream will be on Halloween. Thought Halloween was the Friday. Because what is it? What is it today? The 23rd. So it'll be the 30th on Thursday. I think Halloween's the Friday, Thomas. So it'll be the day before. Have I got that right? It would be good. It'd be great to finish it. But if I'm gonna finish it, I'm gonna have to do some pre-sorting, I think. I think I might need to sort off stream. Um, Definitely Italy, good going. Italians approve. Yeah, I have done really well with it. I think I have. It's come together nicely. It is, it's a Friday. Can't believe you got all the toxic carpet done tonight. It's coming along great. I know. I'm surprised. And I'm really pleased that a lot of these floating sections have actually attached. That is good. I'm glad about that. This is still floating up here, but that'll soon be fixed, I'm sure. So what do you think? Will I sort off stream? I would prefer if you sorted off screen, but obviously it's your channel. You do you. Thank you, Marcia. And hello, I didn't know you were here. Thursday will be Halloween Eve. Yes. Oh, yes. 31 days in October. Should have realised at my age. Oh no, still get mixed up. Um, so okay, right. That's what I'll do then. I'm in support of that as well, to be honest. And I think um now that I've got a bunch of pieces in, other ones are going to jump out like these whitish pieces of the skeletons and of this fireplace. I think purple's going to make up a big pile, but I could probably get these oranges out. There's an orange book, there's an orange jar, the dragons, and maybe I could get the ceiling separated as well. So, like some of the dark pieces, there's a bird there, fill in the cat. Yeah, I think this is going to be very sortable. So I'm going to do that. I'll sort off screen, and when I come back, I'll put them together. And who knows? Maybe I'll finish, maybe not. Um, it's a Thursday, so I'm not doing the lollipop job anymore, so I could keep going until it's done. If people don't mind a longer stream. So, but yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. So yeah, there we have it. Mr. Bones coming along nicely. Of course, we've got to do the seek and find as well. We've got to do the seek and find. There's things to find in the image, so we need time for that as well. But I'll sort off stream. Hi, Gustin. Oh, I made it home before the end of the stream. Just. I'm wrapping things up now, Gustin. Sorry you missed most of it, but welcome anyway. So I will leave it there. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and for watching. Halloween is a week from tomorrow. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's Friday. Week on Friday. Um, so if I could finish it Thursday, that'd be. Thanks for another Gate stream. Thank you so much. In USA. Yeah, same here. Same here. Long stream is a huge plus. Oh, good. That's good. It's fine. I'll be here on Saturday. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right, so thank you so much for being here, everybody. I've had a blast today. This has been really good fun. Um, what else? What do I normally say? Look out for. I'm working on my Big City Collage Part 2 video. I'm not sure yet when it's going to be out. Depends on how well my editing comes along and how quickly. It's going a little bit faster than the last one did because I'm getting a bit more used to my new software now. But look out for that. That will be coming soon. Whenever it comes, it will be coming soon. I need to. I'm thinking I'm going to work on a puzzle haul soon for the main channel. If you're a member, there is a puzzle haul up. I just put one up yesterday. Members get a first look. So if you're a member, go check that out. It's a fun one. Some fun puzzles, but yeah, look out. There'll be a puzzle haul coming soon on the main channel as well. What else? I'll be back Saturday with the 6 portals. I'm uncertain yet if Rosa's going to be there for that one or not. I need to talk to her because we don't know if she's going to be there for every stream or a few streams or pop in and out. We've not quite figured that out yet, but I will have a chat with her and we'll see. But either way, we will be continuing with the six portals on Saturday. So please join me for that at 9 o'clock UK time. If you're not sure when the live streams start in your time zone, go to the stream. Once I've scheduled the stream, and I haven't scheduled Saturdays yet, but once I have, you go to it and it should tell you what time it starts in your time zone. So that's the best way to figure it out. Now we do have we're at that time of year where clocks are starting to change, and in fact, I think hours go back in the UK. I think hours go back on Sunday, so there might be some changes time wise. So keep an eye on that. But somebody was asking about this the other day, so that is the best way to find out. It's Halima. Oh, Brill, thank you, Halima. Thanks for clarifying that. Um, so that's the best way to find out. Just have a wee look, and you'll be able to tell. It won't affect Saturdays because I don't think they go back till Sunday, but it will affect next week's. So yeah, check out the description for a link to the Discord server. If you're not a member of the Discord server yet, there's an invite link in there. I would love it if you could join and become a member of the Discord. Very, very fun place to be. And yeah, that's it. Just look out for more great content coming. I will keep it coming, I promise. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you later on.